Before we start this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Hello everyone and welcome on this new late week analysis video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. Let's now continue tracking these signals which I have sent you actually yesterday on the midweek analysis video, my friends. So as we can see, thankfully the EURUSD has went all the way to the take profit level. Pound USD also has hit the take profit level also. AUD/USD has been triggered and went in total of actually maximum of was actually about 60 pips, I would say 58 pips, currently running in 36 pips of profit. USDCAD has almost reversed from this sell level which I've given to you, just like I think like just barely 2 pips far away from it. Guys, I'm going to claim this signal and consider that it has worked, and as you can see, the market has went in total of 155 pips of profit. I hope you guys have taken this signal. USDJPY sadly is not doing well. I believe the legendary support level has been breaking out from, and we will come back to this later. USDCHF has almost reversed from the given level to start shorting, just by about 17 pips far away from it. Of course, currently running in 146 pips. The gold has rose, as you can see, did not reach our buy level, but almost reversed from the take profit level. So everything is going well, I believe. Let's now continue and let's see what we can do in the remaining days of this week. And as usual, let's start with the EURUSD. So regarding the EURUSD, most likely we're actually going to continue buying this pair. Let me just delete the old signal, which of course we don't need anymore. And let's see now what we can do, my friends, with the EURUSD. However, as we can see right here, we have actually facing here, the pair is actually facing a very strong support zone right here. That support zone on the 4-hour time frame, this support zone here cannot be ignored simply. So most likely the EURUSD is going to reverse it somewhere. The question is where exactly? The answer lies in identifying the real and false breakouts on these levels of the supports. Let me just go right here and let me just draw here this line just like that. Fantastic. Now we have actually separated the real and the false breakouts. Let me just show you. So right here we can see that the market has performed a real breakout. Right here we also had a, did I say a real breakout? I said real support, sorry. Real support, and here we have the false breakout, and right here we can see that the market has actually respected the real level of a support. Now we can see that the market has performed another fake breakout right here, and pay attention to the level of 0.99347. Again, that tail right there tells us that this level is a quite strong level, and the market has respected repeatedly the real level of a support again. Then right after the bearish breakout happened right here, the market has performed a new resistance exactly right there. Exactly right there on that level of a support, we can see that the market has performed again a real resistance. Now let's track this level. The market has actually barely made any resistance attempt right here. We just have a resistance with a price action, or actually a pattern of just a simple wick right here. That means that this level is very weak as a resistance. The market right on the second attempt of that resistance has instantly broke out from it. Now we can actually start buying the EURUSD exactly right there at the real level of the resistance, exactly at 0.99304. And of course hoping that the market eventually going to respect that level of a support zone. That support zone right there is gonna be our safe zone, of course, which means we have to wait for the EURUSD to fall for about 46 pips more before we can start buying it. And of course the edge of the safe zone, my friends, will be ranging till the lowest level of that support right there at 0.98690, which means the edge of the safe zone is ranging for about 60 pips. However, now for the take profit level, which means most likely the market is going to continue rising till it reaches that level of a resistance, which is, by the way, a real level of a resistance on 1.00766. We can see that the market has actually respected that level as a real resistance for 3 times. Then we had here the false breakout. Now after that false breakout, the market hasn't actually yet visited that level of a resistance, which makes me think that most likely the EURUSD is going to bounce on this level, where we are going to start buying it, and then the market will continue rising till it reaches that level of a resistance. Then we can actually consider shorting the EURUSD. But until then, let's maintain a buy order, which means we are aiming approximately 145 pips of profit. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the EURUSD. Moving now to the pound USD. Alright, so the pound USD of course has reversed exactly from the give and take profit level. Now what's next with this pair? Of course we need to remove the old signal, delete it, and let's see now what we can do next with this pair. So actually the bullish momentum is quite strong with the pound USD. It's really strong one, and the market of course is making a correction. The market has fallen for about, I would say, right after the news from the Prime Minister, which I don't recall right now, for about 1,000 pips. Now the pound USD is making a correction and has rose again for more than 1,000 of pips. Now what we can expect from the pound USD, if we look at the daily chart, my friends, right here, exactly right there, we're having actually the nearest strong key support level. You might tell me here, this one, actually that's true. We're having here before recording the video, I said to myself that we are going to start buying on this support. Then right now when I marked this level, I thought, oh my god, that's way so far, how come? Then I remember, oh okay, yes, right there, my mistake. So as we can see right here, yes, that is the support. Actually the market is about to reach that level. It's about just 80 pips far away from it, so let's hurry up. So as we can see, my friends, that level of a support is most likely gonna be respected, and the market actually won't stop rising till it reaches that level of a previous resistance. Since we are having here the historical support level, which has been broken out from on 1.17117, and the first attempt of the resistance lies exactly right there. The market is most likely going to continue rising till it reaches that level of a previous resistance to create the resistance number 2, since of course we have here resistance number 1. Now let me just go to the 4-hour time frame. Let's now continue analyzing this. So actually what I need to do right now is simply using the support trend lines to confirm my entry. How to use the support trend lines? By simply drawing it on any lower low to higher low. So as we can see right here, we are having here this lower low. Draw your support line from this lower low to this higher low. Boom, you're done. Now all you need to do is simply drag the very same support trend line which I have drawn here, and pay attention. You will notice that the market has actually been respecting the same level every single time. Check this out. Place it on any support trend line, and you will notice that the market has indeed respected the levels repeatedly. That is what I'm calling the magic of support, or actually the magic of trend lines. Now what we are having here is just like that. Perfect. So right here, my friends, we can see that the market has actually performed a support trend line. Then the market actually, after the bearish breakout from it, did not create any resistance trend line and instantly broke out from that level. So now we are having two signs here, or two signals to start buying. Number one, that support trend line right there is most likely gonna be respected again. Also, that support right here on 1.13530 is also most likely gonna be respected again. So all these together tells me that we can start buying the pound USD from 1.13530, and we can actually aim the resistance level right there at 1.17117, which means we are aiming approximately 360 pips profit from the signal, and the safe zone which will be ranging till the lowest level of a support at 1.12043, which means the safe zone for the pound USD is ranging for about 150 pips, and the target again 355 pips. These numbers are crazy. I have never imagined in my whole life that I'm going to give them on the pound USD, but it is what it is. The pair is going now crazy. So let me now write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the pound USD. Moving now to the AUD USD. Alright, so actually the AUD USD signal just remains the same. Actually, I don't want to change anything about it. The analysis just remains the same for the AUD USD. Moving now to the USDCAD. Alright, so the USDCAD, as you can see, my friends, has reversed exactly from the give and take profit level. But what's next with this pair? I believe the USDCAD is actually going to continue the fall. Let me just show you something here. If we go to the daily chart right now, what we can see right here, my friends, is simply a broken support level exactly right there. And we can see that the market has indeed managed to break out from it instantly. All what we are having here is just simply one single attempt of the support. Now, the USDCAD is performing right here on the daily chart a blue candle. Let's go to the 4-hour time frames to see that. Alright, so now we can see it more clear. Now we can see that the market is indeed reversing on that previous resistance right there at 1.35032. The market has performed right here as support number 1, and right now the market is reversing again on support number 2, which means the USDCAD is most likely going to continue rising till it reaches that previous support level which has been broken out from. Now, how do we confirm this? By simply draw here a support trend line from this lower low to this higher low. Check this out. So we are having here a broken support trend line just like that, and most likely the USDCAD is going to continue rising. First of all, it's going to be retesting the broken support line right there, and also retesting the broken support trend line right there as well, which means we have to wait for this pair to rise for about 73 pips more before we can start shorting it. Let me just make it lower just like that. This is perfect. So right now I feel more safe actually. Or let me just go to the 1-hour time frame. I need to find the perfect entry. I think the USDCAD is gonna actually reverse before reaching that line. We need to find on horizontal level a previous resistance. Actually, that's more convenient. Yes, right there. We can see here, sorry, I said a previous resistance, I meant a previous support, sorry. Right there, we are having here a real support level, and right there also we can see that the same level of a real support has been respected. Yeah, that's actually much better. So let's wait for the USDCAD to rise again, retesting the broken support and retesting the broken support trend line at 1.35825, which means we have to wait for this pair to rise for about 55 pips. Yeah, that's about right. And of course the take profit level is now gonna be given right here at the nearest strong key support level at 1.31433, and of course a safe zone which shouldn't be ranging higher than the peak of the resistance at 1.36541, which means the edge of the safe zone will be ranging for about 70 pips, and the take profit level aiming 170 pips. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the USDCAD. Moving now to the USDJPY, which of course we need to consider now what we can do with this pair. Actually, let me just delete the old signal, and let me just now go to the bigger time frame. Let's go now to the weekly chart. We need to see what's happening here with the USDJPY. So right now we can see that the market indeed on the weekly chart, consider now that we are actually on the 3rd day of the week. So right now we can see that after 3 days the market has actually made more than 4 attempts on over the last month to create a breakout, actually to perform a breakout from the resistance at 144.918. We can see that on the first week right here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 attempts, meaning for the whole month of September we had attempt to break out from that level of a resistance. Now on the October's candle we can see now it's actually gonna be red so far. It's actually red so far. So meaning the market seems like after 5 attempts to break out from that level of a resistance has indeed failed. So right now the strong bearish movement here, now moving to the daily chart, this strong bearish movement right here tells us that after these attempts to break out from that level of a resistance, the market indeed going to continue the fall. So right now after this, buying on the USDJPY is, in my opinion, not the right thing to do. All we need to do right now is simply separate the real and the fake breakout levels of a resistance to identify where exactly we can start shorting the USDJPY. So right here, let me just show you exactly right there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yes, perfect. Now let me track this candle by candle. So we can see right here, my friends, 1, 2, 3 real levels of a resistance. Meanwhile, we had here a fake breakout. Then again we had a real level of a resistance, right here, these 2 candles. Now again I'm on the 4-hour time frame. Again we had here another false breakout. This whole pattern is a fake breakout. Again we can see that the same level has become a support level again, and the market has made the breakout from that level of a support, meaning 144.378 is actually a strong level. We have to wait for the pair to rise for about 54 pips before we can start shorting it. And of course once we do that, the highest level of the resistance right there at 145.005 is going to be the edge of our safe zone, which means it's going to be ranging for about 64 pips. Now for the take profit level, the take profit level of course has to be placed right there at the nearest strong key support level at 142.933, which means we are aiming approximately 148 pips profit from this signal. There goes the signal, my friends, for the USDJPY. Moving now to the USDCHF, which has reversed almost from the take profit from the sell level. Of course, reversed just like about 17 pips far away from it, and right now going in 151 pips. By the way, guys, I have seen some comments of people who actually entering these signals before reaching the sell level, which is actually a good practice. I mean, they actually thankfully trusting my signals, and they are entering the signals on the way to the take profit level, trusting that most likely is going to be a profitable one. Of course, I appreciate this a lot, but again, my friends, we have to consider that my analysis cannot be accurate 100% of the times. I believe 80 to 85% is good one, as a good actually accuracy, and hopefully we can keep it up this way. So anyway, let me just tell you, my friends, what we can do next with the USDCHF. Actually, we are still going to maintain a sell order for the USDCHF, but right now we have to separate the real level of the resistance from the false breakouts, and as we can see right there lies a real level of a resistance. So right now on the daily charts, we can see right here we have a major false breakouts. Then the market has actually performed a real level of a resistance for 2 times, actually 3 times right here. Then we had here these 4 candles representing, of course, a fake breakout. Now if we go to the 4-hour time frame, now we can see it more clear. We can see that the same level of a real resistance. We can see here a real level of a resistance, a fake breakout, then again real level of a resistance, fake breakout, and again the real level of a resistance has been respected. And now we can see another false breakout. Now we can say that most likely the USDCHF is actually facing a support right there at 0.97790, and most likely right now is going to make a bullish reversal, and most likely is going to reach this level of a real resistance, and from that level we can simply start shorting the USDCHF. And if that happens, oh boy, we are looking for a good score. Right here, my friends, we can see that the market is performing a support trend line. So what I think is going to happen like this: the USDCHF is most likely gonna make a breakout from that level of a support trend line, reverses upon the pressure from that support right here at 0.97620, then rise again all the way. First of all, it's going to be retesting the broken support trend line and also respecting the real level of a resistance, and from that level, my friends, we can hopefully start shorting the USDCHF. And if the pair actually broke out from that level of a support trend line, we are actually aiming a big score at the support at 0.96355, which means we are actually aiming approximately, let me just tell you how much, we're aiming 200 pips profit from the signal. Of course, I don't like to give unrealistic signals like this. 200 pips is just far away. Let me just give you the take profit level to be right here at 0.96962, which means we're aiming a take profit level of 140 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the edge of the safe zone, and since we're actually relying on the real resistance right here, the safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging higher than 62 pips. That's actually gonna be the maximum. So let me now write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the USDCHF. Moving now to the gold. Alright, so the gold, as you can see, my friends, has made actually a very strong bullish movement, and actually this is the strongest bullish movement for the gold since a long time actually. If we look at the daily chart, when was the last time we have witnessed any strong bullish movement like that? The answer is not even in this chart. We have to scroll more to the left, and we can see the last movement has actually been performed on May of 2021. The market has moved for about 1,000 of pips. That was the last strong bullish movement that we had, or actually, I mean, with the momentum right here for the gold is very strong as a bullish one. So far, it's moving for more than 1,000 of pips, and we can see right here on the daily chart, we cannot even see a single red candle. They are all blue. So meaning, selling the gold right now is not the right decision in my opinion. We need to start buying this pair. The question is where exactly we can start buying it. Well, let me just tell you something. If we want to find the safest entry at all to buy the gold, is gonna be exactly right there at that previous support level at 1694.98. Now the pair is actually above 1722, and as I'm telling you always, 1700 or 1600 is always the critical levels for the gold, which means the perfect entry lies exactly on 1694, but we actually we are not expecting from the gold to reach 1694. We are actually expecting from the market to reverse exactly on 1704. Now why here? If we now switch to the 1 hour time frame, we can notice first of all the market has performed here a first attempt of a support. That's for number 1. Now scrolling to the left side, now what we can see right here is interesting. Now we can see that we had here a real level of a support, again real level of a support, and in the middle we had 1 and 2 fake breakouts. Let me just tell you something. The good thing about the fake breakouts tells you that this level is much stronger as a support, and the market has actually indeed made a serious attempt. I like this term, a serious attempt, like the market is joking sometimes. Sorry about that. This is not the right way. This is not the right term to say. No, I shouldn't actually have said that. The market has actually made a strong attempt, I would say, to break out from that level of support, but the market instantly went back above that price. Again, the market has made one more attempt, but the bulls had actually another opinion, and they took the gold above that level of a real support. Then when the bears just tried to make a shy attempt to break out from that level of a support, the bulls has actually kicked them out and told them, no, you cannot reach this level, continue flying. Every single time the market actually, once the market has reached this level of a support, the bulls have actually kicked it out and just, flied away. I mean, it just created here a long tail on that level of a support. That is what I'm telling you, indicates that this level is quite strong as a support. Now tracking the same level, we can see the shy attempt of a resistance right here. The market has actually been performing a resistance for several hours before finally make a breakout from that level of a support. Then when the market rose again, instantly broke out from it, and now has created support number 1. Now what we can do, actually waiting for the gold to reach the same level of the same support to start buying it on support number 2, hoping that this level of a support is going to continue keeping its position, and we have to wait for the gold to fall for about 179 pips before we can start buying it. I know this is way so far. That's why we're actually going to be buying the gold actually sooner than that. What I want to do here, my friends, is simply like this. This is actually the perfect level to start buying the gold. But is there a way to find a better entry? Now let me just tell you something. We are having a safe zone for a reason, which means the safe zone is going to be right here at the lowest level of that support. But Salah, you just told us that this support right here on 1703 is the strong one. So meaning the edge of the safe zone, my friends, meaning it's a safe zone. So I'm going to give you the signal to start buying the gold earlier than that, but you have to expect from the gold to fall inside of the safe zone. Maybe the trade will be running in loss for a few hours before finally becomes in profit. So meaning, where I'm going to give you the signal to start buying, well, we have to use the support trend line just like this, and draw here the support trend line from this lower low to this higher low, just like that. Perfect. Check this out. Fantastic. So meaning we are having here a support trend line, 1, 2, 3 attempts, and the market has made a breakout from that level of a support trend line, and then when the time came to create a resistance trend line, the market instantly broke out from that level, which means it's gonna go down again and retesting the same level of a support trend line. So long story short, most likely, my friends, we are going to start buying the gold exactly right here at 1711.81, and we can see right here we had a nearest real level of a support to that bullish breakout candle. And as I told you before, expect from the candle or the trade to go against your direction. Most likely it's going to reverse at 1703, and then it's going to continue being in profit. But to just make sure that we're not going to miss any pips, and hopefully it's going to be excellent signal, I'm giving you the signal to start buying here at 1711.81. And once if that happens, let's keep the trade running till the market reaches the nearest strong key resistance level at 1745.60, which means we are aiming approximately 343 pips profit from the signal, and the safe zone ranging for about 141 pips. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the remaining days of this week, and hopefully it's gonna be an excellent week. Again, we are hoping for the best, and hopefully these signals will be in profit. Of course, I have to remind everyone to be careful and trade wisely. And hopefully, my friends, for the premium group, of course, we are doing the best we can to make sure that you will end this week in a profit. I'm aware the current situation is not excellent as we have expected, but again, we are doing the best we can, and we will do all what we can, my friends, to make sure that you are ending this week in a good profit. So until then, I hope you didn't forget to hit the like button, and hopefully you didn't forget to subscribe to the channel. And again, that's everything from me. I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.